Welcome back to my channel. This is T. So we're going to pull cards. If the cards pertain, try to obtain information. If not, refrain the information. But if the information is useful to you, try to maintain it. So let's get our first card. So we're going to start with, let's see, do some shuffling and see what we can figure out. So the first card is the only thing. And here's the card, the only thing. So, there is something, and it's very important, and it matters the most. It matters the most, and there is something that you have to focus on because there's so many other things that may be distracting you. So the goal is to figure out what this only thing is. Is there too many things that you're juggling at one time and you're not able to focus on the only thing? That could be the case. And so when you're able to find out the only thing, it can benefit you in so many ways. It can benefit you in the relationship that you're in. It can benefit you in your job. It can benefit you in the decisions that you make in your life. Because sometimes we juggle too many things and we're not able to find out the only thing, the thing that is most important, the thing that will catapult us in our life. Of course, there are many things that are meaningful and that have value and that are important, but there is that one thing that is super important to helping you to carry all of the important things forward in your life. So we need to find out more information, right? There is the only thing that is important, but there is things that are in your life and around you that are important too. But as I was saying, there are those things, and then there's the only thing. And if you can figure out what the only thing is, then you will figure out how to carry all of the important things forward in your life so that you will be able to reach the success that you want. So let's find a crystal card that can help us with the only thing that we're trying to figure out. And so amethyst is a crystal that can help you figure out what the only thing is, because it will give you the spiritual insight that you need, and it will give you the creativity that you're lacking. And that is why you're not able to find out the only thing, because the creativity side of you has not been nurtured enough, and you haven't fully mastered how to figure out the only thing that will take you to the level that you're trying to go to. So let's find another card so we can get more information about the only thing. So let's see. Because we want some more detail about this only thing. What is this only thing? This only thing is transmutation. And so when you do transmutation, you can change things. You can change a negative situation to a positive situation. And that will help you figure out the only thing. Because sometimes we have a lot of negative things around us that can influence how we act, that can influence our life choices. And if we can use some of that negative energy and turn it into positive energy, then that'll help us to figure out the only thing, the thing that is going to help us carry all of the important things in our life through. But there is that one thing, as I said, that has a little bit more importance in terms of if you're able to master it, it'll be very beneficial to you. So let's find a crystal card that can help us with the only thing. With the transmutation. So rhodochrosite is a crystal that can help you with transmutation because it will help you to figure out the renewal of passion. And when you transmute something, you are renewing. You are making something better or in a fresher state. Just like when you transmute energy, you're taking negative energy and changing it into positive energy. So rhodochrosite can help you with renewal of passion, and it can help you with service. And so when you're transmuting energy or transmuting the situation, it's going to help you to get to the service side of what you're trying to create. Because when you figure out the only thing, then you will be able to apply service to it. So let's find our last card. Let's see. We need the outcome. We need the outcome of focusing in on that one thing, changing some things around in our life that are not beneficial, that we can draw a positive situation out of, just like we can draw negative energy out of a situation and change it into positive energy. Let's get our last card. And so we got ebb and flow. And so ebb and flow basically about being able to go with the flow, being able to understand that certain things are not going to always go the way that you think. And you can figure out how to get around it. And that's what you will come to being able to do. That will be the only thing, because that's something that you're having a hard time with right now, is being able to handle continuous change, things that are up and things that are down. And if you can get this, if you can just get this only thing down, you can overcome so many things, because these things are going to always be there. You're always going to have to deal with ups and downs. But what you don't want is, you don't want to stay down when you're down. You want to be able to move through the period in which you may not be, maybe your business is not going the way that you think it should, right? So you don't want to, if it's still a decent business or still a good idea that can be nurtured and that has potential, you don't want to just abandon it. You want to wait for the situation with it to get better, right? So you're having a hard time with figuring out the ebb and flow, but you have mastered it now, because that was the only thing that was the issue, and you started changing some things around. You started knowing how to deal with these ups and downs through this process, and you got here. So let's pick a crystal card that can help us with ebb and flow, with ups and downs, because they're always going to be there. It's just a matter of how you deal with them. And you can see on this card, I think it's nice and that there are the different moon phases. And so that shows you the different changes. All of these different moon phases represent change, and they represent something different going on. Um, Something not staying the same, right? And you can see like the blue lines on the card, and that reminds me of water. And so water moves up and down, it flows back and forth. And so when you're on a boat or something, you ride the wave, right? In that boat, you let that boat, to a degree, you let it kind of flow a certain way, back and forth, side to side. You go with the flow. And so you master that now. So let's find a crystal card that can support ebb and flow. So let's find a card and see what we pick up. So I got Angelite. And Angelite is good because Angelite helps you to maintain alignment. And when you go through ebb and flow, your alignment will be challenged because you'll be tested. You may not feel really good at times, and then there's other times you may feel good, but you will master how to stay in alignment, which means to stay grounded through this change of ebb and flow. So we will review these cards. So we got the only thing, okay? And we got transmutation. There's that change. We have to make a change so we can handle the ebb and flow. And then we have the different crystals that can help assist you in each area of change that will happen so that you can reach this point. So I hope that this reading was useful to you, and I will be doing more readings. And please like, share, subscribe, and take care.